Hey guys, I was going through the lure drawer the other day to seeing what to paint next, and I happened to find I had a few of the Mann's blanks. Now I got these at Lure Parts online, but these are exact Mann's blanks, so they're not a knockoff or anything like that. This is a deep diver. Well, for Nebraska it's a deep diver. We don't have 50-foot deep lakes. This is probably going to go about 6-8 feet deep. Maybe just a little bit more than that depending on the line you're using. But anyway, I got one of the Mann's blanks out. I happened to see something in one of the magazines. It was called a blue chartreuse. So that's what we're going to do with this today. Stick with me. As always, first thing we need to do, base coat. Createx opaque white. That way we can get all those nice colors we're going to put on to look right. It doesn't take a lot. You don't have to go crazy with this, but it's not perfect. It won't matter, because basically you're just looking for some white so those colors tend to show through just a little bit better. You can skip this point, but your colors will look a little bit different. Alright, there we go. Got our base in. We're ready to move on. Okay, we're ready to put on some colors. We got our base in. Going to start in the belly. Always start in the belly and work your way up. Pearlized lime. Createx pearlized lime for the belly. You can go about halfway up. There we go. There's our lime. But you know what? Let me clean up. I think what I'd like is a little something right here on the front. Now, usually if you're going to put a little spot of color up front, normal two colors are probably red or orange. And in this situation, for us it's going to be orange. We're going to use the Createx transparent orange. And usually what we're looking for is the bill to the hook eye. So we're spraying most of it really on the bill. And we're just letting it bleed up a little bit. As you can see, you just get a little bleed up. That's all it takes. Alright, let me clean that out. We'll put some colors on the top. Okay, now, as I said, they called this the chartreuse blue. They used a real pale blue. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come Createx transparent Caribbean blue. That's what we'll put on top. And let it go ahead and just drift over the side of that chartreuse you put on. Make sure you get up around the face good. And there it is. Chartreuse blue. Little orange in the belly. Kind of like that. That's looking kind of good. Alright, we're going to need to put a set of eyes to get a top coat. Let's do that next, and we'll see what we get. Alright guys, though I love red eyes, I love to use red eyes, I've got some yellow here, and I think the yellow is going to look a little better than the red in this situation. So, and that's, really when you get down to it though, eye color is probably whatever you want it to be. I guess if you're trying to match a particular lure, then that's fine. If you're trying to match something, then yeah, whatever they use, that's what you're going to want to use because you're attempting to match. But for me, eye color has usually been just my preference, what I feel I want to use. I really love the red eyes, but there's just sometimes that another color would be better. Alright, got that. Time for a top coat. Alright, let's get our top coat. Bob Smith Industry 30-minute slow cure. This time of year, I like to put it in some warm water, thin it down, give me a little extra time to work. Especially today too, because today, with this one, we're going to do something a little different. Alright? So I got my two parts in. We're going to stir it up really good. A lot of people get real concerned about that being a perfect 50-50. I've seen people discuss whether it should be measured by weight or by volume to ensure you have the exact amount every time. As you can see, I didn't do that. All right. I didn't do that, and I will tell you, I really have never had any problems with this. So, here we go. Going to put this on. We're going to do this one a little different. A lot of times I'm starting up here. We're going to start down at the bottom this time. We're going to start from the eyes down. And usually it doesn't really matter, but you kind of get a set way of the way you're going to do it. But today we're going to do something a little different. So I thought we're going to start at the bottom, work our way up. It'll all even itself out eventually. Don't worry about brush strokes. They'll all go away. All right. We've got the bottom. And one more time over here. There we go. Got the bottom. We got all the chartreuse and the orange. So now, here's what we're going to do. Hang this up here just a quick second. Now we're going to dig out. I happen to find I've got some light blue glitter. Hobby Lobby, dollar stores, Walmart, everybody's got glitter for the kids. We're going to take and we're going to try this. Light blue. We'll mix this around in here real quick. There we go. And now we'll do the blue. Now, if you're going to do glitter, there's different ways you can do this. I'm doing blue glitter over blue. And, you know, that's your, I guess, one way to do it, and there is no set way to do stuff like this. I mean, let's face it, you're kind of making it up as you go, right? But I've also seen and have tried take a totally different color glitter than the paint. So if you have a light colored paint, maybe you put a dark colored glitter. Or if you have a dark colored paint, maybe you can put a light colored glitter. Or maybe like a silver or something like that. But in this case, we're just going to go with glitter that matches the paint. And that's all there is to that. Look it over really good. The bottom I knew because I made sure on the bottom, because once I touched this I didn't want to do it again. And there we go. We took your basically chartreuse and blue deal and we just spiced it up just a little bit with some glitter. Alright, we're going to hang this up. We'll let it dry. We'll see what we got. Well, there we are, guys. There is the blue chartreuse. Now, like I said, that little orange up front, it doesn't have to be orange. You could make it red. Red or orange are probably the two. You could probably even do a yellow, but I think that's going to be too pale to go over that chartreuse and get it to show up right. Use your imagination. Try what you think is right, just the same way as we did when we added the glitter to the top coat. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you again real soon.